Alrighty, welcome back, boys and girls. It's your main math man, Mr. Shank, coming to you live from Walker Grant Middle School. And so on the back of your slope intercept graphing organizer, you have a little bit of graphing practice, and mainly the idea for this is you want to be able to build this staircase or the steps that you're doing for this to be able to show the slope. So it says, given an order pair, draw the staircase to show the slope. So that's saying, again, that's the change in y over the change in x. So what you should have at this time is different colored pencils to represent each of these things. So I'm going to say that the change in y is going to be in red, and my change in x is going to be in blue. Make sure you have those pencils for yourself. I'm going to say that our slope, when I write our slope down here, is going to be in green, and our y-intercept will be in purple. So if you need to get these colors or anything like that, please do, and you can pause the video. So mainly what we're going to do is like this. So let me zoom in here. So I'm saying that my change in x for this example, let's see if we can get this all in here. All right, so it says our change in x is going to be in blue. So that's, since we have our slope, again, this is called m, so this is, our slope is m. Our change in x is 3. So what that means is this: a slope of 2/3 means, so I'm writing that in red because that's what I'm working with, and then I have, it means we have right, we go right 3 steps, and then, so, and then we go with red, our change in y, we go up, how many steps? 2. So we go 2 up 2 steps. So we're going to have this pattern each time, and this will help build your staircase. So let's try and work this out. So from the point given, so I already plotted this point -6, -7, which we can always double check. Again, start from the origin, go 6 steps to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 steps down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Graphing as always, as the professional that I am, and hopefully you will become as well. So let's do our x value first. So we're going right 3 steps. So I'm going right 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. So I'm saying that I'm moving in that direction 3 steps, and then I'm going up 2. So I'm going 1, 2. So now that we did both of those, that is a point on the line. Okay, so that is a solution to our equation. So this is going to be +2. You're going to have this repeated pattern each time to be able to plot those points. So like in that first video that I said, again, you're going to have 3 steps to the right, so +3, and 2 steps up, +2. Plot your point. Again, this process is repeated infinitely many times, so you can have as many points on the graph as you want as you're plotting. So again, make sure you're going 3 steps right, 2 steps up, 3 steps right, 2 steps up, so on and so forth. So be able to build this staircase. Again, if you need to pause the video at any point in time, so that way you can plot your points, please do. So let's make sure we do one more staircase. So let's have 3 steps to the right, so +3, and then finally 2 steps up for +2. So again, every corner that we have right here is a point on our line. And so notice that pattern each and every time. I go 3 steps to the right, 2 steps up. 3 steps to the right, 2 steps up. 3 steps to the right, 2 steps up. Now, we have our ordered pairs. So again, I can draw this line. Again, make sure you can either use a ruler, you can fold a piece of paper in half and use that as a straight edge. You can use the back of a calculator if you'd like to do that as well. Any of those items work. Please use at least one. So again, I have a perfectly straight line going through each of those points. Let's try to draw this out. Again, through the points, I have that line. And so it's saying that each of these points, and again, we draw those arrows to show that it continues, and I'm saying that that is our solutions to our equation. So now, where does our line, where does that line hit our y-axis? Meaning this, if you need to highlight, let's see if I can find one here. If you need to highlight your y-axis, let's use yellow. If you need to highlight your y-axis, please always do that. That's the vertical axis. And so I'm saying it's at what point on our y-axis, that is highlighted in yellow, at what point does it hit our line? Again, our line is what we just drew using that straight edge, and so that's the one that is rising up to the right. And so at what point on here? And so you can even with your finger, you can kind of go up and down and kind of see, okay, what point am I at? So right here at this value, I have my y-intercept. Again, that is the ordered pair of 0b, where b is your y value. Again, your x is always going to be 0, and so we see, well, what point is this? Well, from the origin, we don't go left to right because it's x equals 0, and then our y value is going to be 1, 2, 3 steps down. So it's going to be minus 3. So now, we have our slope, 2/3. We have our y-intercept, which is -3. And so how do we write our equation? Well, each and every time, you need to have your slope-intercept form, which, as a reminder, slope-intercept form is always going to have this set up. So all you have to do is take these letters out and put our values in. So now we're going to have, again, it's going to be in the form y equals mx plus b. So if you need to say that out loud for yourself, please do. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. So on and so forth. M is going to be 2/3, so we're going to have y equals 2/3 times x. And then we can have our y-intercept, which is going to be a -3. That is our equation, and we are good. Make sure that you are asking questions. Make sure you're getting this example. Again, you can continue down the staircase if you like. You can continue up the staircase. So now on your own, please try the one on the right. It is the same idea. Again, our slope is m. Find the y-intercept and write the equation.